tuning into Tuesday Live. Just adjusting my camera so you can see me face. I'll just flick that on. We are on air. Sorry I'm late, folks. Apologies. There we go, on air. Sorry I'm late. Oh my God, against me better judgment. I nipped out earlier. I'm just going to turn this light beaming at me down. Nipped out earlier against my better judgment, and traffic was horrendous coming back. So I've literally got back home about 5 minutes ago. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Tuesday Live. Normally go live at 7:30 UK time. Running a bit late tonight. Apologies. I'm here now. That's the main thing. First person in the chat, if you can give me a sound and picture check, that'd be beautiful. If you're watching on catch up, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, it's free, and hit the little bell. That'll tell you when I'm putting up videos. Not that I've been putting many up lately. And you can share it for me as well. And if you want to follow me elsewhere, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that malarkey up there. Right, okay, there's a few in already. So hope we're all well. How are we all? Tuesday already. These fly by. I can't believe it's a week since I was sat here with JBM feeding me stupid chilli drinks and chilli jelly beans. Where has the week gone? I don't know about you guys, but it has flown. Less than a month till Christmas, the big Christmas. Oh my God. But yeah, so we're here now anyway, live for, what should we do, an hour or so. Hope everyone's well. I'm just going to log in on my other phone and see what you're all saying, because my eyes, I can't read that there. Can't read that. And now my other phone's stuck. Typical, innit? Hey, typical. Ah, there we go, right. Oh, I've got adverts. Amazon Prime. Right, who's in? Let's have a look. Gordon Duncanson, how's it going? Collide. Gordon, how you doing? All good, thanks, mate. Hope you're well. Vinny's in. Glad to see you've done your hair. Get a bit of a mop in it. I've been waiting to get it cut, Vinny, because I've got a big gig this weekend in Bournemouth Pavilion Theatre. And I'm going to get it cut Thursday or Friday, just before I do my big gig. So it's nice and short and nice and, you know, all that malarkey. So that's why it's a bit of a mop. Brian is in. Evening, Bryony. How you doing? Hope you're well. Dave Butler's in. Sound and picture good. Anne says sound and picture good. Trisha, sound and pick is fine. Thank you, guys. Hope you're all well. Louise Parks. Hi, Louise. How you doing? Hope you're all right. How are you doing? Simon Marks is in. Evening, Colin, to everyone in chat. 16 in already. Oh, you're all out of traps. It's Craig. Hiya, Craig. There we are, evening all. I hope is all as well. And your decorations, oh yeah, you say you're putting up your decorations on. Oh my word. Stuart Donald is in. Hi Stuart, how you doing? All right, mate, hope you're well. Somebody asked me about the black ball. Vinny, do you dress in black for the ball? I actually do, Vinny. That's one of the sort of conditions of it. So basically, I'll tell you more about it later. But yeah, some year I've done it for about, what year are we in? 24. I've done it for about 12 years now, must be 10, 12 years. The only year I've missed out is the COVID year, or COVID years. How many were there? 1 or 2? I can't remember how many we missed. But some years I'll wear like the full-on James Bond tuxedo. Some years I just wear a black shirt. Some years I wear... The dress rule is... I'll tell you more about the event itself in a bit, but the dress rule for the event is you can wear anything you like as long as it's predominantly black. So a lot of the blokes do go in like the tuxedos, some go in fancy dress, some just go in black shirts. So yeah, so I might even show you my jacket. I've bought a new jacket for it. I might even show you that this week's show and tell. Evening. Yeah, it totally threw me before as well, because I came home initially from getting SAF. We had to pick up a couple of bits on the way back, and I came in and Tim was live. And I thought, what's going on? It's Tuesday, not balcony banter or whatever. And then I saw it and he said, oh, I'm doing a test for Kevin. Totally threw me, and then I had to nip back out again. And against me better judgment, I thought, should I go out before or after I do the live? And I thought, do you know what, I'll go and get what I've got to do done now. And yeah, I went out, and then I thought, traffic would be died down now. It was about 6:30 when I left. And I've only been about 2 miles away. Anybody who's in the chat or in the background who lives in Bournemouth and Poole will sympathise here. There are roadworks everywhere you can't go more than 200 yards in Bournemouth or Poole or Christchurch without coming up against roadworks. Roadworks flipping everywhere. And yeah, oh, nightmare. Anyway, overall, well, how's everyone's week been? I saw a couple of you yesterday. I did a little impromptu live yesterday. I've not been able to put up any videos. I've been just flat out. The weekend I was flat out. And so I thought, well, while I can, I'll snatch a few moments and do the odd live here and there. So I did a little cheeky live yesterday. I saw a few of you in that. Thank you so much. We had massive storms, as did most of the country over the weekend down in Bournemouth. And there's a huge ornamental tree in the lower gardens by the pier that was uprooted. It was massive, and it nearly took out half the hot dog stand and what have you. So I went down yesterday to have a gander at that, did it live, nice and sunny. Yeah, so I've snuck a couple of lives in, but yeah, all good. But I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got 23 in. Everyone's chat away, people. Susan McLaughlin's in. Evening, Susan, how you doing? I'll update you with Saf. She's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Has JBM gone home now with his horrible sweets and drink? He has. I think he left on Saturday. I saw him briefly Friday night. He went out Friday for a few with Tank, who's another Bournemouth YouTuber. He met up with Tank. They went and had something to eat and some drinks. And he came to the karaoke Friday night. Eric gave him a lift home, and that was the last I saw of him. I think he left then Saturday morning. And he left with a few more subscribers in his bag. A few videos that he's been putting up. I've seen a couple of them. And I think he's hit 2,000 subscribers. So well done, JBM. Shout out, mate. Shout out. Yeah, so I've not seen him since Friday night, but his own videos are up. I've had a couple of messages off him and all that. He was live last night. I popped in his live to say, you know, well done, 2,000 and all this anyway. So, but yeah, he's actually left some of his sweets here. Saf's had a few. Oh, bean bazoo, what are they called? Bean boozled. There you go. I threw that drink was awful. That was making me gag. Oh my God. Yeah, he's got a great lad though. Bruno, all right, all kicking off in Tenerife, is it? All kicking off in Tenerife. I've not seen any I've seen one Tenerife vlog today, which was the Green Team. I put a post up before. Check out the Green Team, guys. Alan and Michelle. They're fab. I was sitting here before, getting myself ready, and I flicked on Green Team. They did a live, which I missed. I watched a bit on catch up. Then he did a vlog about, well, basically it was a walk showing you where to get a cheap pint, which I know there's been a million of them on there. I've done them myself, but their approach to it and just their personalities are nice and refreshing. So go and have a look at the Green Team. Superb, lovely couple. I'd love to do a vlog with them. They're so funny, nice and down to earth. Sort of Rick and Shelley-esque in the down to earth way. Bouncing off each other, that sort of thing. And they had a little walk along Las Americas seafront. So go and watch that vlog. Great vlog. Kicking off in Tenerife though. I've not seen anything kicking off in Tenerife over the weekend. Is that Veronica's? Let me know. Vinny, wear your black shirt with black palm trees and black surfboards and black hibiscus pants. Don't think what? Yeah, I have actually got a black Hawaiian shirt. I have actually. Damien Hooper, hi brother again. Hi Damien. I did tell Saf you were asking. Hope you're well, mate. Top of the evenings here. Tickle a thumbs up. Good shout, Vinny. Hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up's important. How many we got in? 28. Woo! JBM's it. Yeah, he's doing well, JBM. Julie Cullen's in. I come up and have oh, nice to see you again, Julie. Hey, don't worry, life gets in the way. I know what it's like. Thank you, Anne, for the links. I know what it's like, Julie. Honestly, I kid you not, I've said this now for the past 3 weeks, and I feel a bit of a fraud. I've actually got, guys, about 6 or 7 videos to put up. Couple of them, I'm all, if not finished, all but finished editing. And there's a couple that I just want to tweak as well. But I'm just not getting 5 minutes, Julie. I know what it's like, and sometimes certain things in your life have to take a back seat, don't they? But that's how it is. That's life. As long as you're well, Julie, that's the main thing. Nice to see you. Airport has been the main issue. Always is, though, isn't it? The airport. Always is. It has like its peaks, doesn't it? TFS Airport. Last couple of times me and Saf have landed, it's been like stupid o'clock at night, gone midnight, and we've literally whizzed straight through. But I remember last time I landed in the daytime, there was a queue a mile long for taxis. It does get Teneife of getting popular. Julie's full of cold. Oh no, there's a load going round, isn't there? Load going round. I've got a mate of mine, I think I mentioned this in the chat a few weeks ago, about a month ago. There's a mate of mine who comes in the pub. He's got COVID. He's still in hospital. He's been in hospital for 5 weeks with COVID, and he's still not in a good way. He's on like a, what do you call it, helps you breathe. What's the word I'm looking at? A respirator? Is that what they're called? The thing that helps you breathe. One of them. He's been on that, and he's having all sorts pumped into him. He's on a saline drip. On and off that, and they're not letting him home yet. They're worried about his lung capacity and all this, and he was jabbed as well. Or at least I think he was. I don't know how recently, but yeah, there's loads going round. So get your vitamins, get out in the sunshine, get the fresh air, you know, get your exercise, and that's all you can do, innit? I nearly mistakenly reported Vinny then. Sorry, Vinny. It's Craig. I caught a cold off you. That's me sneezing down a phone. Ventilator. That's a word I was looking for. Ventilator. The thing with the thing behind it going up and down. He's on one of them. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Saf's fine, everyone. I do tell her, as I say every week, I do tell her all your messages. She's fine. She was in college today and yesterday. Came home a bit early today. Her hands were hurting her. But she's doing absolutely fine. We still haven't had a date on her MRI scan yet. I phoned up the other day. Basically, the message is, how long is a piece of string? What they've said to me is, you should hear when the appointment is anytime soon, but when that appointment will be is how long is a piece of string. And they said, be prepared to, you know, jump in your car if a cancellation comes up. So frustrating though it is, obviously for Saf, because we want the diagnosis and what the MRI might show up. And the second thing, which I know is a bit of a backseat and not a priority, but it also helps us if we can plan and, you know, get something booked in trip-wise, because it'd be nice to have a little winter break somewhere, because that'll do it a world of good. But we can't. Our hands are tied a little bit, because knowing my luck, I will book a week in Tenerife, say in January, and 100% the MRI date will come through for that week, and then we're snookered then. So, but other than that, she's good. Thank you so much for all your messages. She's really good. Do well, college. We've been doing a bedroom out last week or two. That's why I've been quite busy and not had a chance to hit YouTube. Got a new bed. She's got some new furniture, so we've adjusted the layout a little bit to help her. Yeah, so she's doing really fine. She's in fine fettle. Ventilator. That. You know when you're tired and you just can't get certain words. Hello, everyone says Dolly. Hi, Dolly, 26 in, 14, hit the welcome button. Thank you, Dolly. Hope you're well, Dolly. Saf, tell her good luck for exams, caller. Will do, Damien. She's got one this week. I had a letter. She got like mocks this week. It was really weird seeing the message off the college, because it said like your daughter's law exam. I thought, flipping heck. That's it. Seems like yesterday she was making things out of paper in reception class. Yeah, she's got one sometime soon. One on, I'll tell you when the first one is. She's got one in December, the 9th, on my 24th birthday. Vinny, be quiet, don't say anything. And she's got a couple in January. So there again, it'd be difficult to book a trip at the minute, because she's got 3 or 4 exams coming up. But once they're, I'm hoping the MRI appointment letter will come through, and it'll be in sort of January, February, you know, and then we can get it all out of the way and then crack on then, you know. She should get her exams out of the way and what have you else, and then we can get something booked in. She's finding the college really good though. She's not stressing over the content of the course. She's absolutely loving it, to be fair. Making new friends. Martin Wass is in. Hi, Martin. How you doing, mate? Hope you well. Hope you well. Hope you well. Dolly's doing great. Hope she does well. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, pass it on. Always pass it on. Una Mine's in. Hi, Una. How you doing? If I miss any, I'll tell you what, let me just double check. Yeah, that's it. I think we're on. Ali Bennett's in. Hi, Ali, you just popped up. Hey, well, Ali, hope's good. Hope's good. So, what was Storm Bert like where you lot were? Oh my God. Cover Storm, but I've covered Saf. Cover Storm Bert first. So last week in Bournemouth, right, South Coast. We have little microclimates anyway. It's not too dissimilar from the South Coast of Tenerife in the way it's set out. You know, we've got like hills at one end, flat beaches, then like sort of hills and weird little configurations the other end of it. So we have like a microclimate, but I kid you not, last week the weather changed from minute to minute. We had everything. We had snow. JBM sort of did a little interview with me when he was here, and he goes, Cole, why don't you think Bournemouth gets snow? I said, well, we're on the south coast, blah, blah, blah. We've got microclimates, we're protected by the hills. And then what happens? Next day starts snowing. Didn't get a lot though. It was like a little covering in the morning, but it was enough to stick. So we had snow. Then we had a massive day. We had a massive day of sunshine before that, which is when I did the live down the beach and went for a breakfast with Eric. Then we had snow. Then we had Storm Bert over the weekend, sort of Friday night, Saturday morning. I came out my gig Friday night and it was chucking it down. It was raining cats and dogs. I got drenched walking home from the bar, which is about 5-minute walk, soaked, sweat through. Saturday, it was like something out of the Wizard of Oz. It was blowing a hoolie. And then Saturday night, yeah, carry on saying hello to each other, people. Saturday night, it was just mental. I came out my gig on Saturday night at about midnight, and there were things flying up and down the street. There was water being whipped up in the air. There was things hitting cars, trees going over down in the town. Oh, it was unbelievable. And then Sunday was a bit hit and miss. It was raining 1 minute, horrible the next, sunny the next. And then yesterday and today, it's been like a spring day. You know, I did the live yesterday. It was 14 degrees at one point. I've been out and about today. Today hit 15 degrees at one point. Nice unbroken sunshine. So crazy, crazy weather. Don't know what it's been like where you lot are. Tony Bennett, hiya Tony. Look, just tuned in. Looking forward to a fun-packed weekend. That's it. There's a big one for you guys. Tony and Josie are down here at the weekend again. They're coming to visit. Nice one. So looking forward to it. So back to the gig, Tony and Josie, that leads me nicely. Saturday night, if you go back this time last year on my vlogs, I don't know if any of you saw it, once a year, a DJ at an event called the Bournemouth Black Ball. So I don't know if any of you know Bournemouth, but we've got a big theatre. I've put it in my vlogs. It's in my vlogs. If you want to go back, have a look. It's a big, massive Art Deco building, beautiful building, right in the seafront called Bournemouth Pavilion. So they have things like music concerts, they have the pantomime there every year, all sorts of events. And where I'm working this Saturday, it's inside the pavilion, and it's an events company who come, I think they come from Reading way around there, I'm not sure. And basically, they take over the whole building, and in each room, in each part of the theatre, they have different things going on all night. So they'll have like live bands in the ballroom, dancing. They've got fairground rides. They've got them rodeo bulls that throw people off. They've got a casino. They've got me doing karaoke. They've got singers. They've got this, that and the other. Photographers, all sorts going on. So you pay for your ticket to get in, and everything's free apart from obviously your booze. So it's a big party, and they call it the Black Ball, and they decorate the pavilion with black balloons and black decorations. And like I say, it's a mix of ages. It's literally 18 to 80, if not older. Eric's not coming this year, so it won't be above 80. And yeah, it's one big party, and it goes on, starts at about 7, and it goes on till 1 in the morning. And it's just great fun. It's a great laugh. I love doing it. I have to set up in the daytime, so I have to go and do a sound check in the afternoon. And yeah, it's great fun. And what I'll do a little video. I did a full vlog on it last year. I'll show you behind the scenes last year. I went behind the scenes and all that. This year, I'll concentrate the video on what happens on the night more. and you can have a look at it. So it's great fun. And this year, I've got some special guests coming down. Tony Bennett and Josie and the Pussycats are going to be my guests for the night. So we'll have some fun with them. Bit of karaoke. And they'll probably coming Friday as well, I think, Tony and Josie. So you'll see them on the live karaoke on Friday night as well. So that'll be great. Looking forward to it. You said you don't have snow in Bournemouth. We did in a week, Craig. Colin, you was 25 last year, 24 this. No, I was 23 last year, Josie. You weren't listening. Edinburgh got 1 day of snow and 2 days of high wind. Ugh. I think Bryony was in the chat at the beginning. Bryony, she was saying Yorkshire had, where she is, she had loads of snow. I mean, they do up in the hills and the dales, don't they? And I said to her, I remember saying last year, keep it up there, keep it up there. Not last year, last week, keep it up there. And no, it came down. Awful in Stockport. Oof. This is why I moved down south, to get away from it all. What happens? Damien, did you go and feed the goats? Col, can I pop over on February 1st and 40th? Of course you can, Damien. Of course you can. You're more than welcome, mate. Get yourself over. February the 1st for my 40th. Yeah, come over. I didn't go. That was your question, was it? Did I go and feed the goats? No, you don't feed the goats. I do not feed the goats, no. I go and admire the goats and I go and take photos of them, but I don't feed them. Don't get me on one. I'd have to pick it up at Southampton. Yeah, that's no problem, Damo. It's only half an hour away, Southampton. Me and Saf were there last week, actually, in the IKEA. Susan McLaughlin, weather wasn't too bad in Liverpool. Cold with snow and hailstones. Oh, yeah. 10 days of good luck if you hit the like. You never know. Absolutely, Dolly. Hit the like and then go and do lottery. Do they sound the air raid sirens when Tony and Josie's there up to warn everyone? Do they just put extra booze orders in, Vinny? Josie will smack me now at the weekend for saying that. What's everyone drinking? I'm on the Diet Coke, everyone. Not the healthiest of drinks, but I thought, you know, I had a long day, treat myself. Yeah, so that's Saturday. Looking forward to it. I'll show you my jacket. Remind me somebody before we end the live. I'll show you my jacket. I've got a proper smart jacket for it. I'm going to wear this jacket. I'll probably wear a black shirt, black trousers, and some nice shiny black shoes or something. You know what I mean? I don't actually. It's a good gig. I don't start my thing till about 9:30. Although the event starts at 7, everything else is going on at 7. I don't actually start till about 9:30, and then I finish at about 12:30, 1:45, and it just goes so fast because I'm in this big room with a bar, and people are just piling in. And by the time I start, they're already a few drinks in, and they just want to party. It's just like one big cheesy party room, people dancing and singing. So it's great atmosphere. I'll video it. Tony used to be a DJ, so he can do a bit of DJing while I go off and film. How's that sound, Tony? Craig's 46 next August. Share my birthday with snooker player Mr. Interesting. Which one's that? Steve Davis. Diet Coke, are you in need of a diet? I've been back in the gym, Damien. I'm running. I've been running sort of up to 3, 4, 5 kilometres a day, mate. I'm back in a little bit of form, to be fair. Craig's on flavoured water. Vinny's on strong black coffee. Thank me later when you have a lucky 10 days of prosperity. Manifest it, Dolly. Manifest a lottery win. There's Anne's. Yeah, Anne's Tenerife Friends group, Facebook. Nice one. I want to know what the kicking off was over in Tenerife. Is it Veronica's? I've not seen any news. Sounds good, Col. Have I got old school vinyl? I have, but in MP3 form, Tony. It's on my laptop. I don't carry vinyl round. Yorkshire tea. Oh, beautiful. Right, a couple of shout outs. I've been asked to shout out. What have I been asked to shout out? I should have noted this down. Daniel Holmes' channel. He messaged me earlier. He can't make the live because, he's working. He said, can I give his channel another shout out? Certainly, I'm sure Anne or somebody can pop a link up. It's a newish channel. He went live in Tenerife. No, he went live back in London last week. and he's got some Tenerife stuff on there. He's trying to sort of get off the starting blocks. He's, you know, bit new to it all. So if anyone can go and give him a bit of a subscribe and I do this because people did it for me, and it's no harm, is there? So go and have a look at Daniel's channel, everyone. And I want a big shout out Patrick Morin. It's his lad's 19th birthday. So they're all out tonight on it, having a bit of fun. So many happy returns to Patrick's lad. I'm not sure of his name. He didn't tell me his name. He just said they're going out tonight. So a big shout out there. And I did have another shout out as well, but it's escaped me now. The green team, I did that one, didn't I? I wanted to shout out the green team. I'm sure there was somebody else. It'll come to me. I'm hopeless. I'm flipping hopeless. I need to write these things down. Yeah, there we go. Anyway. Happy birthday. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. And a shout out, of course, for Anne for tirelessly moderating, as she does sometimes with idiots like me at a moment's notice or 20 minutes later than she expects. She always she's there, poised and ready and willing and able. Vinny, I'm doing another Mad Night, a party disco for about 150 Sea Army and Air Cadets in the Legion next week. Oh my God, rather you than me, mate. That sounds banging, to be fair. Some of my best discos, Vinny. I don't know how well you know down this neck of the woods, but we've got a big army camp about 20 miles north in a town called Blandford. It's the Royal Signal Corps, and they've got their cadets and all sorts going on there. And many moons ago, when I first moved down here, and I was sort of putting my face about getting DJ work, somehow they found me, and I used to do their Christmas discos in the Sergeant's Mess, and it was one of the very few gigs I used to stay over. And I'm sure you can appreciate or possibly guess the reason why. It was some of the best gigs. Oh, it was such a laugh. It was so messy. It was worse than the flipping rugby thing I do once a year. So yeah, miss them. They don't do them now. They don't do them. They have their own in-house or in-regiment thing, whatever you call it. So yeah, good luck with that one, Vinny. Damien's drinking tea. And you running what you trying to run from? I'm not trying to run from anything, Damien. I just wanted to lose a few kilos. I was just eating a load of rubbish, basically, and my arms were going skinny and my belly was going bigger. So I thought, do you know what? I'm fed up of running out of breath trying to climb up steps and stuff. So I thought it's time to get back into my old shape. So about a week or two ago, I think I mentioned it. I'm sure I mentioned it. I just resurrected my gym membership, got back in the gym, and just started running. Initially went on a treadmill. Who's messaging me there? All right, yeah. Got back, started on the treadmill, did a couple of kilometres, got rid of my aches. So now I'm there most mornings, mate. Sometimes before I take staff to college, sometimes as soon as I get back after. Just depends on how I feel. I don't do it religiously. I'm not a gym freak. It's just literally 45, 50 minutes in the gym of a morning, just, you know, getting rid of a bit of steam, and then a nice little run before or after. So yeah, all good, mate, all good. I feel a lot better for it, and it goes hand in hand, because to be able to do it, I've got to eat better. I'm not eating as many kebabs and burgers. Vinny, 19, got socks older than him, haven't we all? Vinyl, nah. No, I don't use vinyl, Damo. Anyone else got a big birthday coming up who's 70? David's not 70, behave, he'll slap you. Vinny, know it very well, got drunk and knocked out there on a course there. Yeah, you'll know it, Vinny. It's out in the wilds, isn't it? It's out in the sticks of it. Thanks, Cole. I'm like, yeah, and honestly, you do more than enough. Julie Cullen's off now, Cole. Having a lem sip, get some sleep, catch you. Oh, thanks for popping in, Julie. Get better soon. Get the lem sips down. I swear by lem sips. So get them down here and keep warm and get yourself better. Only need to lose 2 kilograms. I've lost just under 2 kilograms, actually, as it stands. I need another couple more, to be fair, around the belly. Josie and the Pussycat, we're a bit much. I'm typical karaoke, someone to laugh at. Searchlight will be on you. Tony and Josie are actually quite good on the karaoke, I'll have you know. In real life, I don't know how it comes across on screen, But they're actually quite entertaining. They can move. They've got the moves. Cheers, Dolly. Vinny wishes he was there. Oh, come down, Vinny. Have a weekend. Everyone else is. You're more than welcome. Got a sofa bed. Right, Sata. There was something I was going to tell you about my other gigs as well, but I forgot what that is. Oh, that was the thing I was going to ask. I'm going to just spread a feet. I'm planning ahead. Not like me, I know, but I'm planning ahead. Me and Saf have been chatting. Christmas. Last year, what's everyone doing for Christmas? I know it's only a month away, and I'm the worst person in the world. I hate celebrating Christmas too early. You know, me and Saf put our tree up in the middle of December. We do all that. We're not ones for starting early, but I'm just planning ahead because I'm planning my work as well, me gigs. Now, as it stands at the minute, Christmas Eve, I'm not gigging anywhere. I'm not doing a gig. Saf and I, traditionally, we always, if I'm not working on a Christmas Eve, we'll always go out somewhere nice to eat Christmas Eve, which is what we're going to do this year. But it'll be fairly early doors, 6-ish. You know, we don't like going out to eat too late. It'll be like 5-6 o'clock-ish. And then Christmas Day this year, it's just myself and Saf. We'll do all our Christmas lunch and all that. What are you lot doing for Christmas? And is anybody else doing any Christmas lives is what I'm getting at. Would it be... Last year, I think I did a live on Christmas Day, and it seemed to go down well. The channel was nowhere near as big as it is now. I had roughly half the amount of followers I've got now, but we still had about 30 or 40 people in, which indicated to me Christmas Day night, people were either arguing with each other, fed up at the telly, or pissed. Either you all came on the live. So the question I'm going to throw out there is, it's a Tuesday night, Christmas Day. Do you want me to do Tuesday live on Christmas Day? It won't affect anything me and Saf are doing because there's only me and Saf here. She'll be in a bedroom chatting to her mates online and doing whatever she's doing with whatever I get her for Christmas. I'll be just sat here watching rubbish on the telly. If it's going to be beneficial for any of you lot to have somewhere to come to on Christmas Day night for an hour, I'll gladly do it. So let me know now. That was the other thing I was going to ask you. And then Christmas Eve night, going back to Christmas Eve, what I'm thinking of doing, Saf and I going for something to eat. I'm thinking of doing a little live walk around on Christmas Eve night. There's the pub Tony or Josie will know the pub out are working, the Goat. They've got a guy playing a piano on Christmas Eve night. It's a Christmas Eve sing-along, and they've given me permission to film in there. So I can either stream it live or I can make an edited vlog. So if you lot want a Christmas Eve sing-along, I'm happy to go in there and stream it live as well. But only if you're all doing family stuff and no one's going to turn in, then no point is I'll just have a drink. But yeah, let me know. You don't have to make decisions now. Just drop me messages or let me know in the coming weeks. And if we get enough people interested, I'll happily do that. And then for those of you who are spending Christmas by yourselves, or for those of you who are just fed up of your family and friends and you want to spend Christmas by yourself, or you just want to watch a bit of YouTube and have a bit of a chat, then let me know. Not a problem. Right, enough of that. Let's have a look. Let's catch up on... Oh, God, there's loads of comments. Christmas is coming. You are only going to put it back on. You are. No, I'm not. I won't, Damien. I don't eat like that. Honestly, you've seen how I eat, mate. You know, the odd burger's my only vice. Somebody called Atish kept making my nose make noise, so I kept saying, oh, nice. Get well soon, Julie. Christmas is a Wednesday. Are you doing a Christmas Eve vlog? I thought Christmas was a Tuesday. Monday 9th, Monday 16th, Monday 23rd, Tuesday 24th, Wednesday 25th. Apologies. I'm a day ahead. You're right, Damien. So, everything I've just said, but a day later. Susan's decorations are up. God, you're on the ball. Love Christmas, but it's a quiet one. Dean's in Australia. Oh, nice one, Vinny. Natalie's staying home with a new baby. Ah, you still have your hands full there, Vinny. Yours will be more expensive this year. You've got more to pay for. Tony Bennett, we've just spent 2.5 days putting our Christmas decorations up inside. Are you lot mad? Anne's been doing it. Tony's 2.5 days. I'll tell you the secret in a minute. I'll tell you what I'm going to do about Christmas decorations, and you're all going to have a go at me. You are all going to have a pop, right? Only me for Crimbo, so it's a beef dinner for me. We can come on the live, Damien. It's Craig, off to see Rick and Shelley, Tim and Christine and the rest for 4 weeks. Lucky you, Craig. Lindy Lou, hi Lindy Lou. Good evening, Colin. You today. Tuesday will be Christmas Eve. So I've been told. So everything I've just said, but a day later, right? Simple as that. Only do the live if I can find autocorrect on this because I will be drunk. Quite happy to see you live. There we go. Oh, nice one. Tank's in. There you go. Tank, we talked about you earlier. Hello, Colin, and everyone in chat. Tank was the guy who braved a couple of days drinking with JBM, everybody. Go and have a look at his channel. Great guy. He wants to get to 900. Wants to get to 1,000. Trisha's tree and decorations are up on your own. Christmas Day is a Wednesday on my own, so no doubt I'll come on the lives. Okay, yeah. Fair enough then. We'll go for it. Green team. Oh, there we go. Green team are in Tenerife. Just tuned in from Tenerife. Thanks for sharing. No problem, Alan, Michelle. We will reciprocate. Hey, don't do it for that, Alan. Honestly, listen, have a great time in Tenerife. Great video earlier. Nice, light-hearted, refreshing walk along the seafront. Funny as well. So go and have a look at their channel. I'll be watching. I'm a big fan. I've seen some of your other stuff as well. But I watch it in amongst everything else. So, yeah, great. There you go. Yeah, ears burning. Tank's had his radars out. Sing us a song, Piano Man. Yeah, he's, I forget his name now. Dave the Piano Man he's called, and he's doing all like Christmas songs. And it's an actual piano, an oldie worldy piano in the pub. And it's like an oldie worldy pub with all proper beers. And it'll be great. It's a great atmosphere. It was rammed on Saturday night for the games night. Great atmosphere. Anyway, you don't get idiots in there. You just get regulars and holiday makers, and it's great atmosphere. So if you want me to do it live, I will, because they've said I will. Green team, are you looking forward to meeting me? Flipping heck. Do they know what's in store, Damien? All right, Tez, how you doing? Tenerife Tez is in. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, Sam says, how are you, mate? Tenerife Blues. Bruno, Cole meant Rick going off against... Bruno. I'll talk about that briefly in a minute, Bruno. I didn't realise that's what you meant, actually. But yeah, now you've mentioned it, I will raise it because I knew somebody was coming. Too early for Crimbo decks. I agree, Lindy Lou. Humbug till middle of December in this house. Tanks World. I just noticed I have 14 more subs. Nice one, mate. Get them in there. Let's get Tank to 1,000 subs so we can earn a few beer pennies because he's always in the pub. Tim's in. All right, Tim. Just finished my blue cheese risotto with garlic mushrooms. Very nice, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope Christine's well. 43 in. Thank you so much, people. Look at this, Tim. I'm on the Diet Coke. Hey, I did a 4-kilometre run yesterday morning before I did a live. Get that? And I've lost just under 2 kilo since I started the other week. So I've got more energy. I can lift my speakers up without hurting myself. Blue cheese risotto, garlic mushrooms. Damien says, sounds like a no from me. It sounds like a defo yes from me. Flipping heck. Thank you so much, everyone, for the subs. No problem, Tank. Let's get you more. Emma Kelly's in. Evening, Emma. I'm going to catch up with these comments. Keith's in. Evening, Keith. How you doing? Keith. Keith, meet Keith. New jacket. Thank you, Vinny. I'll go and do that in a minute. Big Aid's in. Evening, Big Aid. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Everyone's popping in. Nice. Tina Rigby. Hi, Tina. How are you doing as well? Hope you're all well. I don't think it'll be alive if I did a 4K run. Tim, listen, when I come over Tenerife, mate, we're going for a run. Never mind walking up and down flipping Los Cristianos, saying hello to Sarah in Dan's shop. Me and you are going for a little run, mate. You know what I mean? If I can do it, you can. Everyone's saying hello to Tim. 20th. Thank you, Dolly. Welcome. Thank you for love, luck. Beautiful. Tim did a live early for Kev Scotsman, but he didn't come on. Yeah, he's testing StreamYard. How did that go, Tim? I've often thought of StreamYard myself. Johnny Vlogger uses it, doesn't he, I think, now and again. And then I can get if it's difficult to use, then it's a no-no. I did a 4K run, watch the bloke run on my 4K TV. Nice one, Damien. You beat Vinny to that one. Right, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way, because I knew somebody was going to ask. And if we start this debate, conversation, whatever you want to call it, let's keep it brief, let's keep it to the point. And this is not an opportunity for anyone to go calling anyone names. Yes, Rick did put up a post last week in several places, as he was in his rights to do so, about Andrew doing his vlogs about pickpocketers. I had a ruck of people saying, what's your opinion? Whose side are you on? I'll be honest with you, I'm on no one's side. For the record, I agree with Rick to the extent that I think it's a shame if not just Andrew, but anybody in any form of media presents articles with the sole intent of making money. I'm not suggesting Andrew's done that, because I don't know if that was his intention. It may have been, it may not have been. He says it was to inform the public or to warn the public, however he's worded it. We have to take that, in my opinion, on face value. Okay, that's where I stand on it. If he was doing it to make money, because the most controversial thing I'm going to say is, because it does appear he's done that in the past, to be fair. Whether he has or he hasn't, only he knows. In my opinion, it appears he has. If he's done it, then that's wrong. Just like the Sun newspaper, when they covered Hillsborough and got millions of sales on the back of the people at Hillsborough. It's wrong. It's the same principle. I don't think anybody should do it. That being said, YouTube content creators are encouraged to get as many views as they can by using certain methods, such as thumbnails, clickbaity type headlines, blah, 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 controversial issues, current issues. And as much as we don't like it, Rick might not like it, I might not like it, Tim might not like it, bar owners in Tenerife might not like it, whatever, Andrew's perfectly in his rights to cover that topic and present it how he so wishes, as long as it's within the YouTube rules. So, you know, as much as we might not like it, I don't think there's much we can do with it. If I was living in Tenerife, I might view things differently. I wouldn't necessarily have gone to the lengths Rick's gone to, but on the same token, Rick was perfectly in his rights to present that argument. I put my sort of two-penneth win on Rick's post last week. I said, you know, we can't just condemn Andrew for this. There are other YouTubers doing it as well. I'm not far off as guilty. I filmed Veronica's purely because I know it will get views, and I'm being absolutely honest with you guys here. I'm being transparent. If I come to Tenerife, you know, I'm happy to walk up and down the Golden Mile all day long and round Los Cristianos, in all the bars. I'm happy to do that. But I know that if I do that, I'll get a couple of thousand views and I'll earn 20 quid. Whereas I know if I go down Veronica's and film somebody potentially having a scrap, or film girls out on a night out in short skirts, or potentially somebody in the background doing a drug deal, or potentially me getting beat up, I also know that is going to get me 5-figure views and earn me 3 times the amount. Hence why I go down Veronica's and film. To encourage people to watch those Veronica's films, I put up titles which, although aren't false and aren't, in my opinion, negative towards Veronica's, they are titles designed to entice you as a viewer to watch that video. And I do that because I want the high views. And in turn, those high views make money. Now, although I'm not a professional YouTuber and I don't do it for a living, it's nice when you earn 30 quid off a video. It's nice when you get 100,000 views. It's as simple as that. You know, we all do it. Scotsman in Tenerife does it. Rick does it. No doubt Tim's done it in the past. Macmaster does it. We all do it. So, to my mind, I get Rick's point entirely, and I fully agree with it, but we can't just condemn one vlogger for doing it. We can't condemn one vlogger for doing it because we don't like that person, and let another vlogger get away with it because we do like that person. You know, it's not one rule for one and one for another. That's where I stand on it. I stepped out the argument. I don't know how far it's gone on Rick's channel, blah, blah, blah. I stepped out of it because I was hoping when Rick presented it in the way he did, it'd spark off a reasonable debate and a reasonable discussion, you know, about how vloggers behave when they're covering places like Tenerife. That's what I was hoping for, and I think that's what Rick was hoping for. I don't think he launched into it as a I hate Andrew type thing. I think he just wanted to raise the point that it shouldn't be done. But when I left that discussion on, I think it was Friday, it got into a point where people were just calling not just Andrew, but other people names. So I thought, I'm not interested anymore. So that's where I am. So you guys are welcome to comment. Please don't descend into calling people names, because if you want to do that, there's a million other places to go. For the record, I don't know Andrew very well. I've met him and people have asked me this, and I'm sure Tim gets asked all the time. Tim knows Andrew better than me. I've met him briefly 3 times. I have no problem with what he's done elsewhere on the internet in the past. I have no problem with what he does now as a living. I do have reservations about some of the things he does, but I will discuss those with him in person. I wouldn't go pasting it all over the internet. I will just, if I ever get the opportunity, I'll be honest with you, I would love a Ask Me Anything with Andrew. I'd absolutely love one, and I would speak to him about my reservations face to face, because I think that's the way it should be done. But up until that time, if that time ever comes, then I'll keep it to myself. Simple as that. So yeah, that's where we are, and that's about it. Let's go back. StreamYard easy to use. StreamYard easy to use. Thank you. I'll have a look. Oh, the comments have stopped on that one, haven't they? Trisha, no comment, Cole. I agree to disagree. Thank you, Trisha, and that's perfectly fine. I don't disagree with everything you say about him, Trisha, to be fair. Just certain aspects. I didn't like it. Wait till the end to see what happened. Tell you that. I'm glad you've touched on this point, but I must say, do not slate Mike. He did a fantastic vlog for me. No, I'm not slating anyone, Tez. That isn't my intention. What I'm saying is if one person is going to be vilified for the nature of their vlogs and how they go about covering a subject, then another person isn't, whether it's Michael or whether it's a Sun newspaper or whether it's whatever media, we should vilify, we should slate them all. Because if they're doing the same thing, you can't slate one and not the other based on whether you like that person or not. That was my point, you know, and I stick by that very, very, very strongly. Because what happens then is it turns into a popularity contest where it's one rule for one for another, and I don't think that's right, you know. Anyway, there we go. Okay, we've got to go off for walk his dog. Oh, nice one. Cheers, Damo. Sir Andrew twice, once with you, Cole. We did, yeah, remember, on the live, yeah, and he was fine, sound. Live and let live. We're all somewhat guilty of that. Yes, Keith, 100%. Yeah, I think we stand very much similar, Keith. That's you've said in one sentence what I've just babbled on about for about 5 minutes. Right, anyway, moving on. I'm going to show you my posh jacket. People, have a look at the on-air sign, chat amongst yourselves, and I'm going to go and show you my posh jacket. Right, I'm back. I won't be able to fit it all on camera. Finished work, Lee, glad I caught you live. Nice one, Tank. Susan, keep your opinion yourself. Yep, no problem with that, Susan. Just eating fish. As they say, Susan, if you've got nought nice to say, don't say nought at all. Is that the right way of saying it? You know what I mean? Each to their own. Absolutely, 100%. I like to do videos to make people feel good. I always keep politics out of my videos. Yeah, best way, Tank. I mean, I tell you what, guys, just slightly aside, if you go on YouTube and search Bournemouth, and Tank will back me up on this, Tank's videos about Bournemouth are superb. He does all the pubs and he's out with his mates and they're great fun. I like to walk down the beach on a sunny day and show you what it's like, and I hope that you'll come down on holiday. But if you search Bournemouth on YouTube, there are some horrific videos, and this is what frustrates me, and it's sort of what Tim's getting at. Not Tim, it's sort of what Rick's getting at. The videos on Bournemouth that get the most views, and in turn probably earn those creators the most income, aren't the ones like me and Tank do. They're the ones that concentrate on Bournemouth's homeless problems and Bournemouth's drug problems and Bournemouth's other issues. And what frustrates me mostly, and I've got more reasons to be frustrated by this than Rick has, is that they're done by creators who don't actually live here. They're done by creators who deem themselves to be experts in those fields like homelessness, but they're not. They're just creators jumping on a bandwagon, filming problems because they know negativity gets views, and they're not even from Bournemouth. You can tell by watching videos they haven't got a clue about anything about Bournemouth, and yet they get hundreds of thousands of views. So it's just as frustrating because that puts the town I work in and depend on tourism for a living, it puts it down. Anyway, have a look, search Bournemouth on YouTube, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, here's a jacket, guys. Check it out. Look at that. I'll do it close up. Look at that pattern. Sneak preview. So it's that. It's got the lapels, the tuxedo lapels. Pattern down the back. So Saturday night, it's going to be that. Black trousers, shiny black shoes, and I'm debating, because I get very hot when I'm DJing, it's a boiling flipping place. I'm debating whether it's the tuxedo shirt and bow tie, or just a nice black shirt with a bow tie that complements, or a tie that complements that jacket. I'm still in decision mode on it. So that's Saturday night's jacket. I hope you like it. I'm probably going to get slated and lose more subscribers for that than bringing up Tenerife shoes. If you don't like a person, you have to watch. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Freaky Friday with Tim Damo, looking forward to it. Oh yeah, is that where you're meeting Damo? Green team, you'll have to find him. He hides under the seats and under the ashtrays. Absolutely, yeah, nice one, Tank. Yeah, they do. They put Bournemouth in such a negative light. There's loads of videos out there about the homelessness in Bournemouth, and they're all on 200,000 views, and they're done by creators who don't even know where Bournemouth is. You know, and then they call Boscombe Bournemouth and Bournemouth Boscombe, and it's obvious they don't know the town and what goes on in the town, you know what I mean? Anyway, off me soapbox. Mainly down to numbers, Cole. Andrew's earnings and profile exceed all his competitors in the same market segment by a fair margin. He's an ambitious young man. Good luck to him, in my opinion. Yeah, sounds Simon. I agree with that. He's a businessman, and from what I can make out, I don't know the ins and outs, he's a successful one. Lovely jacket. Cheers, Tank. Scotsman, aye, Kev, jacket better than your shirt. There is no need. Come on. Very flash. Is it crushed velvet? It's not, Trisha. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's just like a tuxedo material. Do you know what I mean? You know, on a tuxedo, a fella's tuxedo, they've got that shiny bit there. It's that, if that makes any sense. It's a bit rustly, but it's very heavy. I'm going to be sweating like mad in that, aren't I? Which is why I'm thinking more not the bow tie and all that. You know what I mean? Cheers, Tank. Lovely jacket. Oh, yeah, I've done that one. Kevin. Better than me shirt. Yeah, cheers. Tim, I used to have a jacket like that when they were in fashion. And Eunice was coming. Talk about putting yourself in the arena. Very nice. Just a shirt, no tie, you're working. That's exactly what I'm saying, Vinny. If you know, you know, don't you? I will be boiling in there because it's a warm place anyway. Thank you, Susan. Nice jacket, very smart. Frankie Mac won't be happy you stole his jacket. I saw one of Frankie Mac's. It was like that, only it had like red in it as well. It was like black and red. I thought, oh, that is cool. Well, I couldn't find one anywhere. I should model the jacket. You need the trousers to match your jacket. I was going to get the trousers, but I thought it was a bit full on, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to wear like me normal black trousers, to be honest with you, Lindy. You should model the jacket, Cole. No, you've got to wait till Saturday. You've got to wait till the vlog comes out, Anne. Right? Got to wait till the vlog comes out. I'll give you a sneak preview, but I'm not, you know what I mean? Got to keep you all waiting. StreamYards a go. Nice one, Tim. Does the funeral director need it back next week? Oh, video, say every week, crack me up. Tank's World, I'm going to do more Bournemouth videos and show people the beautiful parts of Bournemouth. Go for it, Tank. Don't expect massive views, although, no, you might do. Tank, I don't know if you see Explorism. Have a look at Explorism's channel. He offers a take on Bournemouth as well. Explorism with a Z. I did a litter pick with him in August, I think it was. And he goes round showing not so much the nice parts, but the historical parts and the sort of parts people miss. Great channel. Massive Instagram following, and he's a good guy. We'll meet up. I'll arrange a meeting. I've got his number, and we'll do something. He covers Bournemouth. He lives in Kinson, I think, up that way somewhere. Okay, he's probably going to shoot me now for saying that. He lives out of town somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where. I think it's that way. I don't know. Anyway, but he covers Dorset as well. He goes over Weymouth and New Forest and all sorts of places. Great channel. Explorism with a Z. I haven't spoken to him for a while. I must catch up with him. Yeah, but yeah, definitely more. Have a look at. I've done a Boscombe video about a year ago as well, Tank. I went and got my hair cut in Boscombe, and I went to I forget the name of the cafe now, Boscanova Cafe, and I did a little vlog. I started down by the pier, and it was a beautiful sunny day. And it makes Boscombe look like a tropical paradise. And then I went to the cafe, had this lovely breakfast, then I went and got my hair cut, and then I ended the video. And I made the video, and then my daughter watched it. She went, "Dad, you're making Boscombe look like paradise." And it does, but I don't care, because Boscombe's sound, Boscombe's fine, Bournemouth's fine. You know, you can go out there, people can come and look for the negatives themselves, as they can in Tenerife. God, I'm getting passionate. Josie the Pussycat's out Thursday for an outfit for Saturday. Excess weight, so frustrating. Don't worry about it, Josie. Just come in what you got. It doesn't have to be posh dress-up job. That's me, because I'm hosting. You can just, like Tony can just wear Eric came last year. He just wore a black shirt and black jeans. As long as it's predominantly black. It can be black and white, black and red, whatever. Honestly, don't go thinking it's all a posh do. A lot of people do dress up. You know, the women see it as a night out. The fellas just see it as a pain in the backside. But honestly, don't stress. Trisha, I agree, Vinny, no tie needed. In that case, then, I'm not wearing a tie. I'm more prone to take a lady's advice, but Vinny, ex-serviceman, I take your advice as well. What colour is the lining? It's like, dropped it. It's like a black, can you see it? It's like a black shiny lining. This light's not very good. It's like a black, it's quite heavy. So basically, there's the pattern. And then the lapels are like a tuxedo, sort of shiny stuff, like, not velvet, but shiny. And then the inside's like a silky black, shiny black. Thing is, by the end, I'll be on my feet all day. So by midnight, I'll put me Nike Airs on underneath the decks. No one will know what I'm wearing on my feet. Keeps back on the 14th. All these lucky people going out. Tez, when I'm back in Tenerife. Good question, Tez. Just waiting for Saf's MRI date to come through. As soon as I know when she's back in, then we can look at hopefully booking something. Fingers crossed it's going to be in the new year sometime, because we're flipping heck, we need an holiday. I've been working flat out, mate, and Saf's been busy, so yeah, looking probably going to be January, February, depending on when her date of her MRI is. Fingers crossed. Patent leather shiny shoes. Do you want me to show you the shoes I'm thinking of wearing? Stay right on. No, they won't go with that. I've got shoes that are black with white stars on them, but they won't go with that. Forget that. I'm not wearing them. I haven't got patent leather ones. I've got real leather ones that are nice and shiny, but I haven't got patent ones. What's his channel name again? Oh, there you go. Anne's put it there. Tank. Explorism with a Z. Thank you, Anne. Bryony, I like that. Videos of Bournemouth. Yeah. Defo. And there's loads you can film around Bournemouth. I'm just too lazy and I don't like going out in the rain. Tim, Kevin had a problem with his Android phone randomly. Oh, there you go. Tim and Kevin are talking tech. Saw that video. Yeah, nice one. What about the whiteboard behind you, or if figures not changed? Flipping it, Craig, you're turning into JBM. Good shout. I don't think the figures will have changed much because I've been dead lazy. Not lazy. I've been busy. I've not put anything on, but we'll have a look. Thank you, Craig, for reminding me in JBM's absence. Let's scrounge that. Right. Actually, I'll tell you what, yesterday, this was at 6/4/20, probably because I spoke about Tenerife before. A few people have probably disagreed with me, but hey, oh, that's life. Subscribers at 6417. Oh shit, wrong pen. I'm using a biro on a whiteboard. Thank you, Craig. 6417. Analytics. 1 million. Oh, actually, it's gone up a bit. 1 million. Not much, though. It's gone up by what Kevin the Scotsman gets in half a video. 1,154,495 views. Watch hours, watch hours, watch hours. Saying that, over the last week, was it last week or week before? I don't know if Tim and Kev experienced this ever. They probably don't notice because they got thousands. But I went in my analytics one day on the night time when I got in, and I can't remember what the exact figure was, but then the night after, it had gone down by 30 subscribers. Watch time 103, 634 hours. There you go. 103,634 hours is how long you lot spent watching my videos. Is that all of them? Yeah. Right, let's go back into the chat. Before we close up, let's go back into the chat. Thank you, Craig, for reminding me. What about... Oh, yeah, done that. 20 people have subbed to my channel on this live. Thank you so much. Oh, nice one. Thank you, everybody. Tank's a great guy. We are going to do something together soon. Probably a pub crawl, knowing him. He lives in a great part of Bournemouth. He lives the opposite side of town to me. I'm on the west side. He's on the sort of east side in the posh bit. And he's got a video on there at the minute. There's a video. I don't know what you... If you want to put a link up, Tank, I'm not sure if you can, or somebody, or anyway, just go to his channel. About a week or so ago, before JBM landed, he's got a video of where him and a few of the lads went round the area where he lives in, all like the little micro pubs and little bars. And I know that area very well because I used to work over that way, but I didn't realise how much it had come up, and I didn't realise what great bars there were over there. So yeah, I'll definitely be paying a visit over there, Tank. We'll go out with the lads and what have you and do a pub crawl video, a bit similar to that one. I'd love to do that. So yeah, go and watch his channel. Great video, dead funny. It's nights out with the lads, days out with his mates, days out with Tank. He takes you all over. So you see parts of Bournemouth and Dorset that I would not know about showing you. So go and watch him. Do you not think views are better than watch hours and subscribers? It depends what you're in it for, Tez, doesn't it, I suppose? If you're in it to earn a coin, then yeah, views are the important thing, Kev will tell you. But to me, at this stage, because I can't justify, if you like, is that the right word? I can't justify doing it as a full-time thing and earning full-time type money like Kevin does, because I've got too many other things going on. I can't invest that time in it at this stage in my life. It's neither here nor there to me, mate. I just do that as a record for myself and just to let everybody know, you know, how it's going. But if I was to do it to earn money, a la McMaster, Scotsman, Night Strider, that type of level, then yeah, views are massively more important, aren't they, I suppose, because that's what pays the income. Lynn Rowland's in. Lynn's in Tenerife. Don't worry, Collie. I can't even speak, Tim. The analytics gets updated regularly, but if it gets amended as well, if you check the amount of subscribers in the last 90 days, that'll give you a good average. Good call. Good call. I've met a few people from chat, but I have to say Anna's a lovely person to meet, and David. Anne and David are absolutely sound to meet. Everybody I've met through YouTube in the chat and all that, just had a great time with, apart from Tim. And Keith, because he gets you drunk. And Anne and David, because they get you drunk as well. And Tony and Josie, because they get you drunk. And Lynn Rowlands, because she gets you drunk. And Tenerife Tez, because he gets you drunk. And Tank, anyway, we could go on, couldn't we? The green team, Cole, we love your relaxed style, great video. Thank you, guys. Thank you. On my walk this morning, a guy came up and squeezed a rubber chicken in my face. Is he well known? I just thought it was a random weirdo. I came in sort of a bit late. I think I missed that, Tim. Was it a McPollo? Was it one of them? Trisha's off. Love to Safi. Thank you, Trisha. Stay well. Speak soon, Trisha. Thanks for popping in. We're going to finish shortly anyway, because you lot are fed up of me now rattling on. Yeah, there we go. I think that's everyone. Thank you, Anne, for the links. Yeah, so Green Team, Tanks World, Daniel Holmes, 3 channels. Honestly, Green Team, I really enjoyed the video. Tank will do something. Right, listen, guys, I'm going to cut loose. I'll let you all crack on. Interesting live. Good to hear people's opinions. Do not be afraid of voicing opinions. We can't all agree all of the time, and we'll do ourselves in trying to. But all I would say is, and I'm sure Tim echoes this and the values in his channel, it's okay having that opinion as long as you're respectful about it. Okay, that's the overall message I want to send tonight. But other than that, all is good. So thanks for watching. I'll put up a video of the Saturday night out with Tony and Josie. Looking forward to meeting them. And listen, guys, thank you so much for all your support on the channel. It's been a flat couple of weeks for me. I've not been able to put much up, and I am still busy for the next week or two, but I will endeavour to get stuff up that you can see. And a massive thanks for your support, popping in the live every week, and everything else. Big shout out to Anne once more for moderating and being there. And have a great week. Watch everyone's content, everybody. Nothing important before I go. You can bet your life someone's just jumped in to say hello. No, everyone's saying ta-ra. Superb. Thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Pour a drink, sir, and chill. Yes. You have no willpower. And we'll end it there. Thanks, everyone. Take it easy. Till next time.